Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Joel Madden, and this is Artist Friendly. On today's episode, I'm sitting down with Grammy-nominated, multi-platinum producer and artist, Southside. Let's go.
I don't want no bad times. I don't want to have bad.
Is that your usual night till 9 a.m.?
Yeah, that's my usual night, till like 9 a.m. I usually stay out. When I used to live in the household with all my kids, I stay out probably like the same, like till it's time for them to go to school.
Wow.
Get up, go take them straight there, take them to school, then go back home and go to sleep. It's just always been my schedule. Like nobody really work in the daytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little weird.
That's cool. I'm a big fan.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
So I've been following you because my son is, he's 14.
Okay.
And he produces.
Okay.
He loves producing music.
Yeah.
And you're on his, you're in his top three
That's fire. I wish
goats.
he was here so I could have met him.
Well, he gave me his MPC for you to sign.
I'm definitely gonna do it.
He was like, "Can you have him sign my MPC?"
I can't wait. That's fire.
And this is why you're special. A lot of producers, they just produce.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily top line.
Yeah.
Then you have guys who can produce in top line, but
Yeah.
they're not an artist.
So what you mean by top line?
Writing the melody, the lyrics.
Oh yeah, we could do everything.
You do everything.
Yeah, we could do everything. We just we use loops sometimes, but I could do everything. Like you say, I could write the song, play them, make my own sounds, my own drums. I could do all of it, So
And you can perform it, and you can also be the artist.
for sure.
Whether you like it as much as producing,
Yeah.
I don't know which one you like better.
Nah, I like them both kind of the same because it's like they both kind of like, they both kind of they run into each other. I like them both the same.
Kind of like being quarterback sometimes, being the running back sometimes.
Yeah, it's like sometimes, it just run hand in hand. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it though.
When you started, were you always thinking, I'm going to be a producer, or was it always both?
Hell no. When I started, I thought I was going to be the biggest gangster rapper in the world. I thought I was going to be the shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. And then I started making beats because I had all this shit to record, but I never had I was a kid.
Yeah.
Who the fuck I'm going to call and get beats from? This before, YouTube was in
Yeah, it was before you could just get.
Where the fuck I'm going to get beats from?
Right.
So my uncle brought me a laptop one day and was just like, hey, learn how to make beats as a beat programmer.
And do you, my son actually said, and maybe I'm wrong, but he said you don't use a Mac?
No, I don't. I just was on the phone with Fruity Loops the other day about this. So I'm not going to say nothing bad because y'all going to see this Fruity Loops. But they, it's because of the way the older one is on Fruity Loops. The older one is just
right.
It's just more warm and hit harder.
Yeah.
To me. A lot of people say it don't, but it's it obviously does.
So Sparrow gave me good information.
Yeah.
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 He's studying.
Yeah, he's definitely right. You know what I'm saying? But I don't dislike the Mac Fruity Loops. They waiting on me to send them stuff right now so they can change it.
Right.
So they be how I like it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're actually working with them to help them improve their product.
Yeah, just for me to use it.
Wow.
Just for me to use it on my because they were saying I get on the end and say I don't like 20 Fruity Loops. It's nothing. I hate it. So as soon as we got on the phone, the first thing they said was, well, we see you say you hate Fruity Loops 20. What can we do to help you? Help it where you can use it. Because it is features in Fruity Loops.
That's smart.
21, is that what it's called? 21, it is features in it. On 11, you can send me a loop.
Right.
On 11, I can't just split the loop where it tracks out. On 20, it'll track out the whole loop somebody sent you, so you don't got to call them and get them on the phone. And
That's smart of them,
it's
by
smart.
the way.
It's certain features I like, and then there's certain features I don't.
But it's smart for them to call you.
No, it is. It's very, very smart.
That's how
Yeah,
how you make it work.
Not for sure.
The people that are using it and at the highest level.
Not for sure.
So you started producing, how old were you?
13, 14.
Do you have a favorite producer?
I used to love 3 6. Not used to. I still love 3 6 Mafia beats.
I love 3 6 Mafia.
I used to love Charter Red beats. For sure Zaytoven. But I like
I like Zaytoven.
Yeah, I love Zay. But Pharrell's one of my favorite producers.
Pharrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I love Pharrell. I love Kanye. Kanye fire.
Yeah, Kanye, Kanye's Kanye.
And Toomp. He used to make T.I. beats back in the day. DJ Toon. He used to make all this fire shit. Toon's like one of my uncles for real. That's like my top. That's it for me. Everybody else get in line, I'm on your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you grew up in Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Southside of Atlanta.
Southside of Atlanta.
What's that like?
Everybody look like me. All the guys look like me, act like me, everything. Nah, it's fun. It's like, it's real culture. It's like, it's culture. It's fun, but it's very fun. But you'll love it. We got good food. Like, you ever been to Atlanta?
I've been to Atlanta a lot of times.
Just
I don't
never
know
went
that.
to the South Side.
I don't know if I've been to the South Side. When I go to Atlanta, it's usually for 3 days to work.
Buckhead, probably.
Yeah, Buckhead,
Yeah.
St. Regis.
See, Buckhead cool, but you ain't really like, you got to come to Atlanta with me one time.
Experience
Yeah, like I got to
Atlanta.
take you to like, because Atlanta is like a strip club culture thing, like,
Okay.
So it's like, if your wife or your girl or whatever, she'll think you on bullshit in Atlanta if she's not from there. But if she's from there, she'll understand. I go there to eat lunch. I'm going to go order some more food.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go there back again for dinner. And I might not talk to one girl in this whole club.
Right. You're
It's
just
just
going
Atlanta. I might stop at the DJ booth because that's how we break our records. Hey,
Right.
play my new single.
Right.
Like, that's just Atlanta. That's how
I've heard that
Yeah.
I mean, all the records that I've broken out of the strip clubs in
Overly out
Atlanta.
the strip club.
Yeah.
Yeah, overly out the strip club.
And if you think about Atlanta as a center, right, for culture and for an entire genre, or even if you look at like say hip hop, but then you look at the hip hop that's come out of Atlanta and really dominated the world.
No, for sure.
It's this small area.
Yeah,
That's interesting to me.
yeah.
And you came out, let's see, if you would have started producing around 13, 14, that would have been in the early 2000s?
Yeah,
Ish, 20 years ago?
35 right now. So.
Right, so 2005. That was really
Yeah.
if you think about the early 2000s, that was like, when you think about the global wave of Southern hip hop,
Yeah.
that was really the time when it was, I think when it was going from just, I mean, it was big, but
It was starting to switch because I feel like we had like, what year did like Shoulder Lean come out when Young joined them?
that was kind of around that.
That's when it started to switch from what you're saying. I get exactly what you're talking about. It started to switch. It's like it evolved to the next stage.
But as a kid coming into, okay, I'm going to make music and I'm going to rap.
Yeah.
That would have been, I think, being in the center of it, being in that place where you're watching people have success.
Yeah.
And you're kind of seeing, you're putting it together. You're seeing like what they did. You're seeing the potential.
Yeah.
That has to be part of, I think, your success, right? So, because a lot of times in these conversations, I always try to find a piece of the success to give to people that are listening.
Yeah.
So they can maybe take it, right? And I think there's something about seeing success around you, whether it's someone you know or it's just, it's from Atlanta, right? And having a model for something to build on, right? Because here's what I'll say. You're one of the biggest producing, songwriting, top of your game.
Yeah.
Most of the time, kids are going to, or people that want to do what you do, right? They're inspired by what you do. They're going to say, how did you do it?
Yeah.
And we all know hard work
Yeah.
and showing up every day. When in the early days, most people don't care, right?
Not just hard work. You gotta have a strong mental.
Right.
Like the hard work this shit is fun. It's self-explanatory. Like it's a hobby.
Right.
It's the mental of you don't know when you're gonna really pop off.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta learn how to control that. You gotta learn how to box yourself in for a minute. This shit might take 7 years. Box your mind in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I always been good with like living inside my head. Like I'm a person that can
Patient.
sit and just live in my head.
And show up every day to work
Having
regardless.
a blast, it's fucking fireworks going off inside my head, all that. But it's like I'm in my head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Regardless of the outside.
it's patience, and in my head. That's it. Regardless of what's going on.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
Most artists want it to happen right away. A lot of these I find.
I don't feel like that's. I feel like that's like. I feel like that. Like let's just promise break this down. So
Yeah.
you got rappers that want it to go right away, and they get a hit song overnight. All right, so 2 out of the 10 become superstars. The other 8,
That's it.
one hit wonders.
If that.
If that, because they wanted to move so fast. So, like I always used to tell my boys at 808 Mafia, all my boys, I used to tell them like, hey, like this shit competition. Like I'm like, I need y'all to be trying to outdo me. Like,
Yep.
you know, because I'm trying to outdo all y'all still. Y'all think y'all, like they'll look at themselves like they're not established yet, but it's like at the end of the day, y'all sitting in front of my face right now, so y'all are established.
That's right.
Somewhat. So I tell them it's a competition. I tell them if we all going for 1, 2. If we all going for 1, we're gonna fill up 1, 2, and 3.
That's right.
If we got 1, 2, and 3 filled up, we run music. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, there's no way around that at all.
That's prolific because one, to me, the best A&R are artists. We tend to see each other across the room, and you can kind of know when someone really has it. You can feel if they're for real or not.
Yeah.
And the only way you're going to have a career as an artist, you have to need this more than anything else because it's a long road.
It's a very long road. I want them to understand that. It's a very, very, very
It's
long
not a science project. It's not it's not a lottery. It's a long ass road, and the people that quit are the ones that
No, for sure.
go away.
For sure. For sure.
If you're sitting here in front of you and you're an artist and you feel like you're a new artist, but you wouldn't bring someone in the room if you didn't know they had the potential and the ability to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't even bring them in the room.
Hell no.
So that is the validation.
No, for sure. It's overly a validation. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, overly.
Yeah, I see why you're successful.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing else to go back to.
Yeah.
We don't have no other options. It's
That's
the only,
it.
It's the only option. It's forward, not backwards.
You have a big family?
Yeah, I got 8 kids.
You have 8 kids.
Yeah, I got 5 daughters and 3 sons.
Wow.
And
5 daughters, ma'am.
it was
I
10.
have 1, and that's a...
I had, including me, it was 10 siblings. One of my brothers died. But I'm the oldest out of everybody.
You're the oldest.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gotta feed them kids.
Yeah.
I don't have time to be playing,
Yeah.
you know?
Is everybody in Atlanta?
No, they are all spaced out. I have 2 kids in Atlanta, 3 in Texas, 1 in Vegas, and 1 in Miami.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fatherhood is a...
It's more like a coast-to-coast thing to me. Like,
I saw on your Instagram, and maybe it was your daughter's birthday. I thought it was... I have a... My daughter's now 16.
she
so,
little or the big one?
She's little.
It's probably me and Carisha, baby. Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daughters are special. They it's funny because my daughter is 16, and now it's almost like I answer to 2 women because my wife, and her, they get along really well. But now I have kind of another woman in the house who's kind
I
of...
just told my sister, I got a daughter at 16.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just told her, it's like, I don't even, the only call I get is, Daddy, can you send me some money?
Yeah.
I mean, to my baby, like, that was my first child. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit is out the window.
Yeah.
Like, it's over with.
What do you say when she calls and says, "Can you give me some money?"
You ain't called me and checked on me. Like,
Yeah.
just all you want is my money. Call me and check on me.
And you still probably send her the
I
money.
said it right then. I still do.
Yeah. Thank God for Venmo. That's the same. My daughter's just, can I have some money? And she's
That's all they
16
care
now. She
about
wants
right
a
now.
car. She asked for a car yet?
Yeah, she did. Her birthday in April, I'm about to buy her a car.
That's good.
For her birthday. She owed me about that too.
That's a good driver though. To have a family you have to take care of is, I know one of the reasons I work so hard is my family.
Yeah, I don't have no other choices. Like, I made this decision to have all these kids. I got to take care of them.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving that responsibility to nobody else or no other man. Like, that's my responsibility.
Yeah.
And I ain't going back and forth about it.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Also, my dad wasn't around when I was a kid, so I felt especially driven to try and do the opposite.
My real dad wasn't around when I was a kid either. My mom had a boyfriend that raised me since I was 3 months old. I called my dad, his name Trey or whatever. But my real dad, all I knew about my real dad is that he made beats.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna be a producer, 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 a rapper either, because he rapped and produced. And I thought that would really make it where it was like, you know, like me and him would be tight because it's what he wanted to do as his dream. But
Yeah.
what I've learned about this fame shit is like, that shit ate his heart up.
Yeah.
Like, it ate his heart up. It ate his heart up to the point where he was just kind of like, he got so envious of me because he wanted to, this is, like you said, this is a goal this man wanted to accomplish for the last 40 years. I just made this shit look like in 10 years, like it's the easiest shit to do ever. You know what I'm saying?
That's what really talented people do.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, this it's like, I never like, it's like my friends, they way more understanding than family. I don't know. Do you go through that?
Sometimes. I think also because likely you've over the last, let's call it 20 years from when you started.
Yeah.
I think when we think in terms of potential,
Yeah.
we think in a positive space.
Okay.
So when we're looking towards positive, we attract positive. So likely we're going on the road towards our goal. We're likely going to meet more positive, even though we do experience negative.
Yeah.
You deal with the haters or people,
the shit,
whatever.
yeah.
But you're likely going to be more likely to spend your time with people who make you feel closer to your goals